I didn't wake up because of a noise. I woke up because my phone was glowing. It was 3:11 a.m. and my battery said 100%, even though I clearly remembered unplugging it before sleeping. That's when I noticed something else. There were footprints on my bedroom floor. Wet, muddy footprints. And they weren't mine. They were leading out of my room, straight toward the dock hallway, and whatever made them was still inside my house.
Before I keep going, if you're into real stories that don't let you sleep, make sure you're subscribed. You're going to want to hear this one till the end. I moved into that house because I wanted peace. No roommates, no drama, just quiet. It was an old place, yeah, but not creepy. Cheap rent, decent area, nothing sketchy. The landlord mentioned a basement. He laughed when he said it like it wasn't a big deal. Just storage, he said. I didn't even look down there. At that point, I had zero reason to be worried. The first couple weeks were boring in the best way. Wake up, work, come home late, eat, sleep, same thing every day. No weird sounds, no strange feelings. That's important because when weird stuff finally started, I knew it wasn't just in my head. One morning, I woke up and my phone was dead. The charger was plugged into the wall, but not into my phone. I remembered plugging it in clearly, but I brushed it off. Maybe I unplugged it in my sleep. Didn't think twice. That was my first mistake. Then small things started happening. Kitchen stuff felt off. A mug I left dirty would be clean the next day, but sitting where I'd never put it. Nothing missing, nothing broken, just used. That's when the thought hit me. Someone else has been here. I laughed at myself. This wasn't some horror movie, right? One night, I came home after midnight. The house felt wrong. Not loud, not scary, just quiet in a way that felt heavy. I turned on the living room light, and for a second, I felt like someone had just walked past the hallway. Didn't see anyone, just felt it. That pressure in your chest when you're not alone. Before bed, I went to the bathroom. The floor was wet, fresh, barefoot footprints. I froze. My brain started making excuses fast. Humidity, old pipes, my imagination. I wiped the floor and locked my bedroom door. That night, I didn't sleep. Around 3 a.m., I heard it. A sound coming from downstairs, from the basement. Something heavy being dragged, slow, careful. I held my breath. The sound stopped. I reached for my phone. Dead, unplugged, again. After that night, I stopped sleeping normally. I didn't panic. I didn't call anyone. I watched. I started noticing patterns. Lights would turn off when I wasn't home. Water would be used. Food slowly disappearing. Not stolen, consumed. Someone wasn't breaking in. They were living there. I checked the basement door. It was locked, but there were scratch marks around the frame. Thin, careful, like someone didn't want to make noise. I put tape across the door crack, a dumb little trick. If someone opened it, I'd know. Next morning, the tape was broken. Not ripped, not torn, cleanly peeled and stuck back wrong. That's when my stomach dropped, because whoever it was knew I was paying attention now. I changed my routine, left work early, didn't turn on lights. I parked down the street and walked back quietly. I wanted to catch them. I stood in the kitchen, lights off, and then I heard it. Breathing, not mine. The basement door was open, just a few inches. I could smell it. Sweat, old fabric, something human. I didn't go down. I backed away slowly, and that's when I heard a whisper. "You came back early." That sentence broke something in me, because it wasn't a threat. It was casual, like he knew my schedule, my habits, my life. I locked myself in my bedroom and called the police. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. The cops searched the basement. They found him behind the furnace, barefoot, dirty, smiling. They found food wrappers, a blanket made of insulation, and a phone charger plugged in. Days later, I was scrolling my phone. That's when I saw the photo, a picture of me, asleep, taken at 3:11 a.m. from inside my bedroom. I don't live there anymore, but sometimes I still charge my phone fully just to make sure. At the station, they asked me questions I wasn't ready for. What time do you usually leave for work? What nights do you go to the gym? How long are you usually gone? I answered without thinking. Then one officer looked at me and said something that made my chest tighten. He knew your schedule better than you did. Turns out, the guy had been living in my basement for almost 3 months. 3 months while I slept upstairs. They told me things I wish I never heard. He only came upstairs when I was gone or when I was asleep. He'd watch TV with the volume low, use the shower after I left for work. Sometimes he'd stand outside my bedroom door, just listening. They asked if anything personal felt off. That's when I remembered my toothbrush. It was always wet. Before I left the station, I asked one last question. Did he say anything? The officer hesitated. Then he said, "Yeah, he asked if you were okay." Apparently, when they pulled him out of the basement, he kept saying the same thing over and over. He doesn't like sleeping alone. He doesn't like the dark. I moved out the next day. New place, new locks, new routine. But sometimes, late at night, I wake up and my phone isn't charging, and for just a second, I don't know if I'm alone.